Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do part 2 of my makeup collection. My blushes, bronzers, highlighters, and I'm also throwing in my setting sprays. Thoughts on my blush collection. I personally think I have way too many blushes. It's one of those areas in my collection that I just can't seem to get down much further at this point. I'm probably going to do a declutter soon because I have 24. I do like them all. I like some more than others, of course, but it's just like, I'm trying to be minimal here, and 24 is just right. And I don't believe in decluttering just to declutter, you know. I'm not all about like getting rid of crap just to get in more crap, you know. But I mean, I don't know. It just seems like they just kind of sit there, you know what I mean? And I'm not cool with that. Yeah, I don't know. Ideally, I think 5 would be the best amount for me personally for blushes, because you still get the variety, but it's not like overwhelming, and you actually stand a chance in hell of finishing it. Maybe I feel like it takes 3 years to finish a blush. I don't know. And a lot of them just look so similar on my skin tone. Not all of them, obviously. Some, you know, like a really bright pink isn't going to look the same as like a, you know, a peachy shade or something, but overall a lot of them are kind of dupey, if you will, or there's not much of a difference between some of them. So I know I can definitely cut down the number, but we'll see over time. Right now, it is what it is, and I'm just gonna show you what's there at this point. All right, bronzers and highlighters, I probably need 2 of each if we're gonna be talking like ideal amounts, but I don't have 2 of each. I have a little bit more in those categories too. Not as much as blush, but yeah, you'll see. Yeah, don't forget to give this a like and subscribe, guys. If you found any of this likable or subscribable, I hope you do. Let's just get into what is currently in my stash. This is not a declutter video. I'm just trying to show you what's there now, and for future Jen to watch back later and say, dang girl, that was a lot of product. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so here's where I keep my blush. Let's look at tray 1. Here are my CoverGirl blushes that I depotted into the Z palette, and I have Classic Pink, Pretty Peach, and Golden Pink, I think it's called. These are okay blushes to use. They're not like the best of the best. So I wouldn't be surprised if I got rid of these in the near future, but at the same time, like, they're still usable for now, so they're fine. But yeah, keeping them and trying to pan this one for now. We have NARS Orgasm, which I'm sure at this point we all know what NARS Orgasm looks like. It doesn't like blow me out of the water, but it's fine. It does add like a little natural glow to the cheek, so keeping her for now. This is the Bobbi Brown Pale Pink. Like, I'm definitely one of those like tongue-in-cheek type names for a blush, because this one's like a really bright pink. It definitely makes you look very vibrant, but like in a not scary 80s kind of way, so we like her. Here we have Benefit Dallas. This guy looks like this. I can't describe this shade. It's almost like a muted plum kind of color, almost a neutral type of blush, but I like this one, but I also haven't worn it in a really long time, so I might have to add this to like a Shop My Stash soon. So that one's really pretty, I think, if I can remember how it looked on me. These two are by MAC. This one's Earth to Earth, and this one is Hot Planet. Both are really nice. Both are stunning on the cheeks. I love them. They're very shimmery, kind of peachy, but they are like 2 of my favorites. They give such a beautiful glow. I don't know if they make these anymore, unfortunately. They might be discontinued. I'm pretty sure they are. They might have been limited edition. But yeah, I really do love MAC. And here, this is one of my Shop My Stash products. I just kind of threw it back in here for the sake of this video. This one is Salon Fun, and it's like a cool toned, I'm not going to open it up, but it is a cool toned pink, and I always like this, and I still like it. So that takes care of that tray. This tray right here in the back, we have my Milani blushes. I have, this one is Fantastico Mauve. I believe this is discontinued. This is a very like dramatic blush because of the color. It's just like kind of purplish and shimmery. This is not for heavy-handed people. You have to be kind of light with that one, but it's pretty. I don't wear it a lot though. I feel like that's very like winterish. I would pull that out maybe. This is Luminoso, one of the more popular Milani blushes, I think. I don't remember how this looks on me. I feel like it doesn't stand out. For all the people who like are obsessed with this blush, I don't think on my skin tone it turns up that well, but it's been such a long time, so I can't really tell you for sure. So this is why we do Shop My Stash, guys, because I forget stuff. And then we have this color, which I believe is also discontinued. This is called Red Vino. This is a coppery red shade, which really is pretty on the cheeks as well. It gives you like a really cute like winter flush if you like that kind of a look in the winter time. But yeah, I don't usually use this in the summer, but I feel like I probably should because it probably looks good with the tan, but I don't know. I never thought to pull that one out in the summer, but maybe one day I will. This one is definitely older. You can tell by the packaging it's older, but this Milani shade is called Sunset Beach. Yeah, this is just like an orangey peach blush. And then we have the three NYX blushes. One is Dusty Rose. I think this one's Angel. This one's Satin Rose. This one's Dusty Rose. And yeah, these three, I haven't used this one in a while, but the other two, these two are in my Shop My Stash now. And yeah, I think the pigmentation of NYX products is always pretty good if you're into like really high pigment, like at a drugstore price. And yeah, they just work. I mean, they're pretty basic, but they work, right? So I don't know. It's like I always think about maybe decluttering them because they're older. But yeah, same with the Wet n Wild blushes underneath them. These two are the Mega Glow. One is Catwalk Pink and the other one is Strike a Pose Rose. Both look lovely on the cheeks. I mean, I don't know what else to say. They have like they give you a nice glow. I feel like a broken record saying that about most of these, but they work. So I have problems getting rid of them. They're kind of getting up there in age, but yeah. So that just about covers that one. And this last one, I have the Cargo Blu-ray. This was in a recent Project Pan. I love this blush. This blush is really pretty. It's just like very natural looking, but glowy. I love it. Unfortunately, it's broken though. I have two Tarte blushes here. I have Party, which I feel like everybody and their mom has Party because everyone got it free. Love this neutral blush color. This shade is called Thankful, which is a brighter coral. This is really nice in the summertime too, or really anytime, but I need to use it more. It's one of those that I need to really pull back out and use again. I also got this as part of a kit a couple years ago, so I think this might be like a limited edition one, possibly. I have three Laura Geller blushes down here. I love these. They're just so big. It's like, I don't know if these will ever finish. This is Blush and Brighten. They're all really well pigmented, her blushes. This one is Apricot Berry, another lovely one with shimmer in it. Do you ever like use certain blushes during certain time of the year? Because that's kind of what I do with that. I use that in like fall and winter. And this one is very natural looking. This one's called Tartufo. Love this one. So yeah, that's basically all of my blush singles. Now moving on to bronzers. The Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzers in here, and that I don't really use this. I think I said this in another video, but I only use this palette for the bronzer, so I really like it. It's very natural looking on my skin tone, so yep. And you know, Too Faced is known for their chocolatey smelling everything, so there's that. My Hoola bronzer by Benefit, the classic old packaging. Yeah, just look like that. I feel like it's might be a little too dark for my skin tone or too matte or something. I'm not sure, but I've had it forever. Hit pan on it, as you can see, so I clearly got a lot of use out of that over the years. Not sure if I love it though. I would not repurchase this, I don't think, but that's where we are with that. The second tray, we have the Betty Luminizer. This is a confusing product to me because it's very shimmery. Yeah, it's like very shimmery to me, and the shade just does not flatter my skin tone that much. It's like kind of like an orangey, yellow, gold. I don't know. It's kind of weird on me personally, so I don't love this. Here is my Sonia Kashuk contour stick that looks like this. I really love this. The packaging's not that impressive at this point, but this is really, really great bronzer. Love this. Blends really well, flatters me. Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. This one's a very natural looking bronzer on me too. I've gotten a lot of use out of this one. I just don't like Physicians Formula products because they're so freaking bulky and it drives me crazy. So I wouldn't get that because of the packaging. Like, dead serious. Like, that's a deal breaker for me. Like, if the packaging's annoying, I can't do it. It's Nameless Mineral Bronzer that's in my current Shop My Stash, but again, just threw in here for the video. I like this one. It has like a reddish rust kind of color. Sorry, I don't have a brand for you. I got it off eBay like years ago, and I don't remember anything about the brand name. This is my Project Pan bronzer. It is one of my favorites. It's just, it has a little bit of shimmer in it. I don't want to like give too much away because it is part of Project Pan, and I want to save the progress on there for that video, but it is one of my favorites. I'm sorry for how like dirty this looks, but this is my Revolution palette, bronzing palette. It's supposed to look like, I want to say the Anastasia one maybe, or like maybe, I forget which one it's trying to dupe, but it does have, you know, a side of setting powders that I don't really use this side that much, but this side is very pigmented. I do like this palette a lot, even though it does look not so hot right now. It's just, I would never buy like a palette like this again, just because like I don't use all the colors. I only need like one or two, but I do mix all these together. So here are my highlighters, and my favorite, I love these three the most. So I have a Mary Luminizer, which is pretty popular. Gorgeous shade, like very champagne-y gold. We got the Becca Champagne Pop Jaclyn Hill, another one that's really popular. Just love that color. It's just so pretty. It's like a pinkish, pink champagne color. It just shows really nicely on the skin. This is Tarte Stunner. Yeah, this is okay. It's like a silvery beigey type of highlighter. So I like it. I'm not sure if I love the texture of it. It's a little chalky, but it does turn up on the skin nicely. So that's that. I've talked about this one before. This is MAC Pearl. This is like so nice, and I almost forgot how nice it was because I just never used it that often. So I'm glad I pulled that out for Shop My Stash because it's beautiful. It's like a cream product. This highlight can build to look really wet, which I kind of like once in a while just to change it up, but you can also just like dab a little on for a little bit of shine, so we love that one. And this one is in my current Shop My Stash. This is the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter, which smells like coconuts like everything else from this line. I really like it. It's like a rose gold type of shade called Rose Gold. And I talked about this at a Shop My Stash, but yeah, I like it. It's not bad. I'm not sure if I'm crazy about the texture of it, but. All right, don't ask me why I keep my setting sprays up here with my glosses. I think because of the tray, I don't know, but these are dusty. So is life with tons of makeup that you just never clean. This is the MAC Fix Plus. I love this spray, it's awesome. This is its cheaper dupe, the Milani Make It Last, which I really did enjoy this for a while, but the nozzle kind of stopped working. Like, it was great in the beginning, and then it just like, I don't know what happened to it, but it like scorched you in the face, like really weird. And I tried rinsing it and everything, but it just like, yeah, it's not a fine mist anymore. It's like a stream like coming at you. This is the NYX Matte Finish spray, and yeah, this one is just fine. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to finish it up. I don't think it works that great, but it's fine. I wouldn't get it again though. So yeah, I only have three different types of sprays, which is plenty for me considering I don't have, like, setting sprays aren't like routine type of product for me. Like, I use them more than I used to, but they're definitely not like something I use every single day. It just depends. So yeah. All right, guys, well, that just about wraps up this collection video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a really great day. Definitely consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed and want to see more from me. I will see you in my next video, guys. Bye.